And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Cameron Johnson is out there with Jokic. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Murray. And it's Brown in at the 3. Now here's McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets now on offense. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. Now, when it comes to Jamal Murray, coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there and help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And so here's Denver after the basket by Washington. Here's Murray, and the shot goes down.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Outside, George, back to McCollum. Over Murray. McCollum, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Jokic passes to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But, Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild that.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
And here is Murray, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. George with the steal. In the corner, Middleton with it. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Koulibaly with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And a wide open look for McCollum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Now McCollum a blur that time in transition. A quick-footed guard who runs the floor like a gazelle.
Murray, good. Murray's got his second basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Wizards trail by 3. Takes it inside. It's good. Now here's Murray. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. For 3. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. From downtown, and Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Jokic, no good. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Murray for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got 7.
Murray can score without dominating the ball, and that time off the catch and shoot.
Here's McCollum. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. Brown the pass to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Shaw, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
Johnson outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
The Wizards making a switch here. Champagne's checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Nikola Jokic. Brown offline with his three. Wizards trail by 6. And Koulibaly gets it to go. He has 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Murray, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Gordon against McCollum. Right side, Gordon. Lock at 6. And yes, it's good.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop it.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Johnson. Peyton Watson comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Brown in for Hardaway. There's a good screen. Middleton with it. Watson's there. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
So many teams out there are trying to find their next Chris Middleton. This is a guy that works hard, always ready to drop a shot, will play defense, such a switchblade at that wing position.
Now here's Brown. Outside Gordon. The kick out to Brown. Denver needs to get off his shot. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by George. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Kicks it out to Gordon. George with the steal. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Looking for George. He gets it there. And it's George finishing it off.
Middleton right now seeing the floor and delivering the ball well to his teammates. Good at finding the open man.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled, their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
Checked in. Chris Middleton, and the basket is good.
And
are, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Kispert is out there with George. Then it's Johnson, and it's Champagnie in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And it's Carrington missing. The Nuggets leading by 3. Gordon inside, defended by George. Watson kicks to Brown. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Kispert. Here's Carrington. Nice ball movement by Washington. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in.
Jokic getting out and running, that's a huge plus for this offense, determined to beat some people up the court.
Here's Johnson, following the basket by Jokic. Steps back. It's blocked. Brown outside. It's good. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for Denver.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
For Denver, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Gordon kicks to Watson. Gordon up on top, defended by George. George against Gordon, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Wizards. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Pass to Champagnie. And here is Johnson. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Outside Gordon. Jokic with it, launches it. It's hauled in by George.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Nuggets on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Down low, Gill. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
Jokic putting his size to work, hard to stop down low.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Whitmore with it. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. And then for Denver, Christian Brown's checked in for Gordon. And it's Jamal Murray in for Brown. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Johnson outside. Pass to Hardaway to the inside. Jokic. Washington with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And again, Washington no good. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. Koulibaly comes in for Cam Whitmore. Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. The Nuggets leading by 9. Outside Hardaway. The rebound by Carrington. The Wizards have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And stolen by Gordon. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
He's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw good from Hardaway. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
George is checked in for the Wizards. The 3 from McCollum. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from 3.
Murray for 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now Hardaway following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. And again, Denver with the triple.
This team just goes to another level when Jamal Murray does offensively.
Wizards trail by 14. McCollum passes to Sarr. Back to McCollum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McCollum's got 8.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Brown. Back to Murray. Pass to Brown. Off target from outside. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Here he goes. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
Now here's Murray. He's got 15. Here's Brown. And it's sent back by George. Here's McCollum. Pass to Koulibaly. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
For 3, Murray scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Murray. 18 points for him. Gordon kicks to Johnson. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And again, Denver with the triple.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
McCollum passes to Middleton. McCollum against Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Murray against McCollum. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gordon. Sinks that one from the post. Gordon's got 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's Denver holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Let's find out the news on Nikola Jokic. David, what's the update?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I just talked with Denver's head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, Jamal Murray is out there with Hardaway. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Johnson, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot. The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is off. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
No one covering. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And CJ has such trust in the mechanics of his shot. He gets the ball and is able to drop right into that J.
Jokic with the bucket.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And stolen by Murray. George with the steal. And George with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's George. Good D by Johnson. The Nuggets leading by 16 and stolen by Song. And Brown pulls it down. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hardaway. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Middleton. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Bucket is good, and it's 6 points for George.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Murray surveying the D, and he overshot that one, missing. Wizards trailed by 14. Now Koulibaly. He has 6. Pass to Song. Back to McCollum from outside the arc, and the 3-ball is good. McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, CJ operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Brent Coulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
Pass to McCollum. Takes it from 10, and it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Johnson gets the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Middleton's got 7.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Murray outside. A floater does not fall through. He's missed 6 of his 14 attempts. Pass to McCollum. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Pass to Coulibaly. Inside. And Sarr throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Murray. He's got 8.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Here's McCollum. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Middleton can't get it to go. Denver leading by 12. On the wing, Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. A nice shot by Brown.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Middleton right side. To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. Middleton can't get it to go. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They led by as many as 18 points. To the left wing. Watson finds Valanciunas. And the layup falls. Valanciunas has got his first bucket in this one.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Middleton can't get it to go. Denver's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Kispert wide open. He fires. And again, Washington no good. Murray for three. The rebound by Middleton. Here's Carrington. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Middleton. The shot misses. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Got it off in time. No good on that one. And so it's Denver in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Johnson, also Kispert out there, and it's Carrington in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Wizards trail by 18. Pass to Champagny. Whitmore with it, working on Jones. And here's Jokic to the left side wing. Timeout called. Nuggets.
Timeout.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. Jokic passes to Pickett. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Carrington. He's covered by Brown. At the elbow, it's Kispert. 6 to shoot. Here's Carrington. Some solid defense from Brown. The Nuggets leading by 20. Pickett passes to Brown. Gordon with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Denver's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Jokic, add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Kispert dishes to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Wizards. McCollum comes in for Whitmore. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The steal. 3-on-3. Here's Kispert. And another miss by Washington. Denver leading by 21. Gordon goes in, and then Gordon with the dunk.
So fun to watch AG when he takes flight.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Johnson finds McCollum, and finally they hit one. McCollum's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Brown, no good. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Brown. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Johnson. Off on the layup.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Bagley against Gordon. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Aaron Gordon's getting roughed up in there, and he doesn't mind it.
So both teams making some changes here.
Mind the line.
Free throw good, Gordon.
Yeah, we can talk about the insane dunking, but Aaron Gordon is such a great glue guy. Does all the little things and willing to sacrifice his numbers for the good of the team.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Denver on D. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Middleton kicks to George. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards with another miss.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Hardaway with it. George picks him up. Johnson, the pass to Hardaway. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 10 points for Tim Hardaway.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
McCollum outside. Outside, George. McCollum outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Sarr gets the bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 24.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scores.
Pass to Sarr. McCollum outside. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Knocks it loose and stolen by Murray. Jumps up. That one good for 2. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now getting it done on both ends. Murray's tremendous quickness, flashing in and getting that steal.
Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. The Wizards with another miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And it's Jamal Murray with the 3. Murray's got 11 points here in just the second half.
This is what Jamal Murray does. He hits shots.
That bucket in no time at all.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Murray, good.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now here's Middleton. A 3 from McCollum. It's hauled in by Jokic.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jokic.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And here's Middleton after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Middleton. McCollum's got 32 points.
As CJ's saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Koulibaly. Now here's McCollum. Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. The three-pointer no good. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. For three, Murray. Offensive rebound. Denver calls timeout. They're ahead by 32. Guys, your thoughts?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Gordon for three, and it falls.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. We're moving the ball, and that's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and then people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now our